So hello guys, this is Kingflurkel. I'm with Arcade City and I'm developing the prototype app that riders will be able to use to arrange for ride sharing. So if you look at my screen, it should be in the picture right now. You can see that I have launched two instances of the same app. So one user I made Janice, here she is, and the other user is Mr. Vroom, and I put a little car on that to represent, the fact that he's the driver. So how would the app work in real life? So somebody needs a ride to a place. So he would hit the plus button, and then the user can choose his starting location. And the funny thing is that it automatically also updates the address, and then the rider can enter the to address. So in a later update, we will also provide an input field, so you can just enter an address or a restaurant name. Voila. So and now the system will calculate. Okay, now the system will calculate like the optimal route, which is fun, because that so you can see, especially when I'm abroad in a different country and I do a ride share. Sometimes I think like, is this like really the shortest route? Um, Voila, now you can see that for yourself, and then we just calculate like the a reference, like the price that's based on your time and location at that moment. Um, and then you start publishing the offer. So the first thing you'll see is that we are saving the entire offer, which is kind of a data object um, with the from and to address in it, the cost estimate, etc. So what we do is we save that on IPFS, which is a decentralized storage system. Um, and then the second thing we're doing is we're gonna tell the blockchain that the contract can spend a little bit of money or tokens, of course, in your name. So I'm always nervous at this point because I have seen it fail, of course, more than I've seen it successful. But that's of course because yeah, like I'm developing it. So, okay, so now we can see the allowance was granted. So this means the contract can spend the tokens from the user. And the next thing we are doing is we create an escrow contract freshly on the blockchain, um, in which we will store the users or the riders' tokens. Um, so voila. At the moment, um, yeah, we are checking on how we can speed up this process because we think it's really long. Maybe we were thinking of maybe doing this in the background because you don't actually have to wait for it on this screen. So maybe in a later version we will just go to the other screen already when we're doing this in the background, and we will send a message out to the entire network that an offer is coming, so people can already start negotiating over it before it is actually published on the blockchain. Um, because the moment we send this contract, we create this contract on the blockchain, we get a transaction hash. It's kind of a receipt, so we are like really sure that this contract will be, or this transaction will be mined and will be added to the blockchain. So now we're just waiting for the escrow contract to be fully deployed. So yeah, this is taking really long. So let me check what. Okay, so there we go. Finally, it went through. So we're really, we already have some solutions to make this process a lot faster, because this is just our prototype, so we're doing everything step by step. And well, I was talking with Spanette like earlier today, and we think we might have found a solution to do like more transaction, basically not create a whole new contract, because we think that's probably what slows it down that much. So anyway, now I can go to, it says here go to your offers, but it's not actually my offers, it's just the same list. So here you see the offer, Janice, it's 14.50 ARC, and of course we say the offer is yours. So Mr. Vroom, he's in the neighborhood, so he sees this new item pop up, and what he can do then is claim this offer. So when somebody wants to claim the offer, we will ask them to match the funds that are already on the escrow contract. So the reason why we do that is because this creates this creates some form of trust, because you know that if a driver has a stake in coming to pick you up, you might be a lot more confident that he will actually pick you up. Yes, okay. So I cut that last piece out because for some reason the whole thing was hanging. So I did it again, and now it works. So I don't know what happened. So anyway, so the driver claimed this offer. So this means now Janice, knows like, okay, somebody put money on the contract, and I can expect a driver to come to me. So what we will do, of course, is foresee what we will put in this screen. I'm gonna just to make it clear, I'll put this one on the. So in this is this screen, which would be like now the rider waiting on the right. We are going to show a little car, to see how far the driver still is from your location. So then you get in the car, and you can, after the ride, you can release the offer. There we go. And so what you will do is you'll just send 14.50 ARC tokens to the driver. So it's 3612. I'm just going to reload this frame because I haven't implemented the event listener there yet. And I totally forgot what the number was, but yeah, we go back, and it should be, of course, the amount minus the 1450. Yeah, I forgot, so I'm gonna look it up. So yeah, guys, that's what we're working on. That's what I wanted to share for today. That's what we're going to try to do every day from now, because like November 1st is our token sale, and we want to make sure that everybody knows what we're doing, and how far we have, progress, or what the progress is on what we are doing.